Yeah, okay, guys. So there are some questions that people do ask when it comes to email marketing, and it's important that we treat this question. I answer them before I go into the email marketing series. So, in case you don't know, this is a series that we've published, and I promise a lot of video around email marketing from the implementation to the theory aspect, content, and if you follow this series strictly, you are going to become an email marketing expert, whereby you can set up email marketing for businesses, and even if you are a business owner, you can set up email marketing for yourself. So this is the second video in the particular series. After this video, I will show you how to access the email marketing series. So that's why it's important that you watch this video till the end so that I can show you how to access other email marketing videos in this particular series. So back to the question, guys. So there are some questions people do ask, and you might have some of these questions too in mind. And one of the question is email marketing dead? Is email marketing dead? So every person on the internet must have an email. So what that's the first thing I want you to understand. So email marketing is not dead, and it will never be dead. Let me put it that way, because for every person on the internet to enjoy the internet, they must have an email. There are a lot of websites that they must sign into. What a lot of websites that they must input their email address in order for the website to verify them. So email address is just like a media identity that anyone can use to sign up to anything they want to, which means everyone on the internet still uses an email. If you don't have an email, there is no way you are going to sign up to a lot of things. There is no way you are going to sign up to a lot of platform that you need to run your business successfully. So and if everyone are still using email, that means email marketing is not dead and it exists. And another thing that I want you to know is email marketing has a return on investment that is ROI of $36 for every $1 spent. This is according to Constant Contact. So Constant Contact is a big email marketing software, and one of their blog that I was reading, they were saying it has $36 on. That's estimated, not like if you spend $1 on email marketing, it's equally. So they have estimated it. That means some businesses do generate $36 based on $1 they spend on email marketing. Yours can be $20, yours can be 25 per $1 you spend. Can you see the return on investment? So let's say you spend $1 on email marketing and get $36 in return. That is 36 that's not even 10x, that's 36x in return. So you should consider this. Another thing that I want you to know is email is used worldwide. Email is not country restriction based. Like, even though they are now type of email service provider, we have Gmail, we have Outlook, we have Yandex, and we have people that uses domain name to set up their own business and company email address. One that I want you to know is everyone from different country uses email, which means as an email marketer, someone running email marketing for your business, there is no limit to the kind of people that they can sell to. Yeah, because that's the goal. There is no limit to the numbers of people you can send to the location you can sell to, because every country uses email. All right. So the second question is email marketing important? The answer for this two is yes. Email marketing help you turn the traffic coming into your website to the traffic you can control. I see businesses that struggle every single month, not because they are not having the best traffic, but because they cannot retain those traffic coming into their website. You see people with thousands of traffic daily, but tomorrow, if there's a problem with those traffic, they don't make sale. If you are using email marketing, you will have this problem, because when people come to your website, you can set up email marketing and retain them. And that is the goal of every marketer. That is the goal of every business owner. When they have a list that they can sell to over and over and over again. So email marketing help you turn the traffic coming into your website to the traffic you can control. You turn the traffic into a list whereby, okay, let's say you promise them something on the front end, which is your website, and they input their email address to get it, or they input their email address to buy a particular product. When they buy the product, after purchasing the product or after getting the lead magnet, you now have their email address, which is the list. So you can sell something to them over and over again, and you can send them messages, you can nurture them when you already have their email address. Can you see now? So even if the person doesn't come to your website again, you can see you have a means of reaching back to them. And another thing that I want you to note is before someone buy a product, many people have to think about it. So many people have to reach out to the decision maker. Many people have to reach out to their spouse, their husband, or whatever. So when they come to your website, they leave and they forgot to come back again. But when you already have their email address, you can follow up with them via email. So that's another reason why email marketing is very, very important for your business. A great marketer is not looking forward to make much profit at the front end. Instead, he wants to grow the list because he knows he can sell more stuff to them over and over again. He can downsell and upsell them. I'm a marketer, I'm a direct response marketer, and sometimes when I'm running ad, I might not have much profit at the front end. But when I have the email address, when I have the contact information, I'm very excited. I'm always happy simply because I can nurture these people and they get to buy more stuff from me because I have the list. The same thing goes to the client that I work with. We can set up this email marketing for a new product that is now in stock, and the sales might not be much. You get what I'm trying to say? The profit might not be much, but so far we have the email list on ground. We can still do what? Give these people newsletters, give these people discount, give these people offers that will make them buy as soon as possible. So that's what I want you to understand. And with this, we make more sales, more money, and more profit without tampering on ads. So even if the ads have issues or the ads doesn't perform well, the sales doesn't drop. Even if the ad is still performing well, every money you make from email marketing will be a bonus, will be a plus for you as a business who want to keep running efficiently. All right. And another thing I want you to take note is email marketing helps you put your business on autopilot. So it's now becoming so crazy now that a lot of people cannot have a good life because they are running a business. A lot of people are so engrossed with building a business whereby they run the business all night, all day, just to get the result that they want, and they can't even manage to go on a vacation for 3 days. They can't even manage to go and enjoy their life for one day because it's going to have a negative impact on their business. But email marketing helps you put your business on autopilot, and I'm going to break this down for you. As a direct response marketer, I've worked with some e-commerce brand, over 30 e-commerce brand in the last 1 year. And this is one thing that I want you to note is when traffic comes to the website and we have the list, what I always help them to do is what to set up series of email automation. And inside this series, we have welcome email series. I use this particular email to nurture them. Inside this email automation, we have abandoned cart email series. This is a particular email that I will set up for them in case if there's anybody that add product to cart but did not complete the payment. So this email sent to them automatically in order for them to complete the payment. And on and on and on, a lot of emails that we set up for businesses. So the goal of all this email automation is not just for fun, but for the person to run the business on autopilot, which means if the business owner is asleep and someone sign up, they get the right email. If the business owner is asleep and someone fails to complete their purchase, they get an email maybe an hour later to remind them of the product they just purchased and to show them the product they are about to purchase, rather to remind them of the product they are about to purchase and to show them the product, then to give them the link to click to redirect them back to the product so that they can complete their payment. So think about this. So in this case, you don't have to be the guy you don't have to be the person who works the hardest, but you are just the person who work the smartest, whereby you have systems in place that can work for you, help you nurture your leads. Your own job is just to make sure that traffic coming into your funnel, traffic coming into your website, it doesn't stop, and you have something collecting the email address, nurturing them, something that it is tracking the activities of those people on your website, and based on the activities, it trigger the kind of email that they get. Everything is set up whereby your email software will be connected to your website. We call it email integration. And when all this process is done, you have no problem. In case you are thinking, oh, what's this guy saying? I'm going to detail everything in coming videos on email marketing series on this YouTube channel. So before I leave, one thing that I still want you to note about email marketing is your email list can never be taken away from you. You see, we are now living in the era whereby if you speak too much, social media can kick you out. Anything can happen if you talk too much, even though they said there is freedom of speech. But when you think you have freedom of speech and you talk anyhow, you realize that you don't have freedom after speech. Do you get the point now? So social media can decide to ban you, social media can decide to kick you out, but your email list cannot be taken away from you. Do you get the point? If you have a million email list, or let me just don't let me exaggerate, let me say you have 100,000 email list, for instance. it can never be compared to 100,000 subscribers because you email your email list anytime you want. You can decide to email them once in a day for the next 30 days. So far, you are not spamming them, and so far they are finding it engaging, and you are everything is making sense. You get what I'm trying to say? But for instance, now on social media, when you post, the algorithm determine the people they are going to show your message. They determine the people they are going to show your post. Your post might not even perform well because you don't have any control over this. But email marketing, you have control over it. You have control about the numbers of people you want them to see your messages. You have to consider all of these things in email marketing. You have to consider it. Okay, so unlike social media, I've seen scenario like on Twitter. As at time of shooting this video, I have 1,500 followers, and I don't do follow for follow. Sometimes when I post, I might just see maybe 6 or 7 likes. Sometimes, not all the time. When I post 10 likes, I'll be like, "But I have 1,500 followers." That shows the algorithm determines, who they want to show it to. But if you have 1,500 email subscribers and you blast out a campaign to these people, if they are genuine subscribers, there is no way that you won't have quality people that will open up your email list. You get what I'm trying to say? You have more than 100 people, 200. I've blast out campaign where we have over 50% of people open rate that will open the campaign, 60%. But it can never happen based on followers. So you can never compare numbers of followers to numbers of email subscribers. So email subscribers is still way, way more profitable than numbers of followers. I'm not saying you should not build your followers, but turn them into email list so that you can have the chance to sell to them. Lastly, before I leave, guys, don't forget that in so on social media, when you are just going and you are attaching links to your post, you are attaching URL that is links to your post. The algorithm knows you want to sell something, and they knows when people click the link, it's going to take them out of the website. They are going to limit the potential, the power of that post. So instead of the post to reach 1,000 people, the post can just reach maybe 300 or 400 people. But in email marketing, even if you create a newsletter to sell to something, to sell to someone, no matter how, so far you are not spamming and the link is there, well arranged, your email copy is nice, the newsletter is going to perform well without limitation. So you have to consider all of these things, guys. So that's what I have to share in this particular video. Do not forget to subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell notification so that YouTube will update you anytime I drop a new video. So before you leave, I have let me show you how to get the email marketing videos. In case you are watching this in a month's time or anytime you are watching, just come here. You can see come to playlist and see email marketing. Click on it. You will see a lot of email marketing videos under it that you can watch to grow your business with email marketing or to become an email marketing expert. I will see you in the next video. Till then, remember that